Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
You bring the New York sound and you ain't even from New York.
I hear that a lot, man.
How does that feel?
It feels good because I grew up on New York hip hop, so that's basically what I do.
Is it a difference between New York sound and Boston sound?
Yeah, it's a little bit, but I mean it's real. Boston is more similar to New York than anywhere else.
Because when I think Boston, I think Edo, I think
From Snatcher.
Yeah, exactly.
From, you know.
Yeah.
But basically, I mean that kind of like falls into the gangsta category. Guru, Chrome was down with gangsta.
Well, we stole you. Now you New York. Now.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I rep Mass all day, but it's like out here I got a lot of love, even more than home sometimes. So it feels good to be out here.
Why you think the crabs in the barrel mentality always exists where you from?
I don't know. That's just crazy, right?
Because you might get more love in New York than I do.
Yo, it's weird, man. I mean, I don't know how much you get love out here, but I'm saying, like, I know I get a lot of love out here. It's crazy. I'm even impressed by it sometimes. I'm like, damn.
I get love from the niggas in the street.
Right.
That's what matters to me.
Right.
These weirdos, they ain't gotta love me because I don't love them motherfuckers.
Yo, man, I was the first one to do a song called Tight Pants Are for Girls. I did that first, before Jay-Z had the DOA, that the auto-tune, you know what I'm saying?
How many mixtapes you put out?
Like 25 or something.
Yeah, I remember seeing like your catalog. Like,
yeah. You got me next to Koch one day. We did it.
Yes, sir.
When my first album came out, Politics as Usual.
Yeah. What's making you still fuck with this game, though? I mean, don't feel me. I don't exist.
Not me. I don't got to work, man. I just wake up and rap. That's a great thing. All I do is
and you
rap.
actually eat on
and I eat, and I got 2 kids, and I got a nice
car.
Yo,
that's Gil right there?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, that's my nigga Gil and shit. Oh, shit.
You feel me, though? I'm a rapper, like, I'm a real, it's my career. It's like, it's not like I do this shit for, a lot of these dudes rap, but they really working 9 to 5, or they hustle.
Them niggas be fucking.
I don't hustle, I don't work, I just rap.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, most of the time, I don't even get dressed, man. Nigga just be in his drawers all day, just chilling. I just check my bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good thing. Who didn't you work with that you want to work with?
I don't know, man. It's crazy right now. Like, I would say probably more A-list artists like Jay-Z or Kanye, something like that, because it's like, as far as underground, I work with almost everybody I wanted to work with. Maybe Rakim, I haven't worked with Rakim yet. That would be nice.
Let's talk about underground. Is it still an underground?
I think so, man. I mean, just the way we tour, like, we stay in Europe, you know what I'm saying, all year round. Me, M.O.P, Static Selector, the type of Premier, like, the type of music we do is huge in the underground, so you can make thousands and thousands of dollars off every show out there and do dozens and 100 shows, however many shows, you know what I'm saying, out there, and just cake up and come back. It don't matter if they playing you here on Hot 97 or if the little kids is pumping your music, you know what I'm saying, you can still be thriving in the underground and make a lot of money off it.
So let me ask you, you said it's an underground, but then now it's like a whole new lane that's underground, but...
There's a lot of weirdo shit going on, though. It's kind of hard, man, because it's like you'll see the wackest, just the worst representation of hip-hop get the most shine. So that shit is frustrating, but besides that, I mean, you just got to do you.
When you out of the country, what is it like?
It's crazy, man. It's like some royalty shit. Like, you just out there and just whatever you want. Wow. You got it.
What country got the best pussy?
Shit, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could rattle myself like that, but yeah, it's ill out there, man. It's ill. You have a good time.
You said it's ill out there.
I can tell you some of my favorite countries.
All right, let's do that.
Some of my favorite countries is Switzerland. I love Switzerland. I love Sweden. I love Bangkok. I love Japan.
Italy.
I hate London. Not the people, just the weather. I got arrested there, so you know, I just not feeling that place. But you know what I'm saying? Italy is crazy. Me and Fame went to Poland on the Physiology tour. We had did an album together. He did all the beats. We rhymed on it, Physiology. You know, Fizzy Womack, he make the beats, Termanology.
Yes,
so we went out there and did a little tour for that. And Poland was crazy. It was I think it was a Sunday night, and it was sold out like 800, 900 people, and that's a lot for a Sunday night. So I was like, yo, that's crazy.
What country has the best food?
Probably Italy, I think.
You just want some pizza and spaghetti.
I mean, it's just
like
but you could go somewhere where they make you some real fly shit, like some seafood shit or whatever, you know. I'm into that shit.
What's the craziest shit you seen Little Fame do on tour?
I don't know, man.
Cause that nigga ain't right.
Fame's a wild dude, man. But he's good, man. Fame's calm, man. He knows what's up. He's a professional artist, you know what I'm saying? He knows when to be a goon and when to be an artist, so.
Nah, I ain't talking about goon, just wild having
shit?
fun, just having a good time.
Oh man, I don't know. I think Didn't you mush somebody? Did you mush somebody in Portugal? That was pretty wild. I mean, you know, we get into some shit, but it's cool, man.
Is the fans a little too hands-on in other countries?
They don't know the, like where we from, right? Like where we from, like you give me, like you wouldn't stand as far as this close to me.
Yeah.
Because you know you're not supposed to be in my face. Like you already know, they don't have that like respect for personal space. Like especially me, I'm short. They'll walk up, Termanology, we love you, try to touch me and shit. Get the fuck off me. It's kind of crazy because they're your fan, you want to show them love, but it's like the space shit is a little weird.
So, the whole Latino rapper thing.
Yeah.
Do you get that brand put on you a lot?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
does it bother you or?
It's not really that it bothers me. It's just that it's a box. It sucks that that box exists. You know what I mean?
Because you rap like a nigga, so.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I grew up in the hood, so that's hip hop. You know what I mean? Hip hop is black and Latino music, but it's
because the Latinos was there from the beginning too.
For sure. My sound definitely is influenced by M.O.P, Gangstar. You know what I mean? Mobb Deep. Those are all black artists, so it's like. That's why Fat Joe and Big Pun mean a lot to me, because they're the first ones who did it in my eyes, like officially, like the right way, representing a Latino, but still made it sound just fly as a black artist in hip hop. You know what I mean?
So how come we never seen Termanology doing some reggaeton music and shit like that? Why you never did that?
That's not my thing, you know. That's that. It's like.
Have you ever been approached to do it?
Like, you know, I went to Interscope when I was first running around trying to get signed, and they had like this big this Daddy Yankee poster, the cutout with the Pepsi can and shit. And they're like, yo, you're Puerto Rican, why don't you do reggaeton? I'm like, I don't even speak Spanish like that, first of all. Second of all, I make music like M.O.P. Those are my exact words, I swear to God. That's what I told them. I said, I make music like M.O.P. That's what type of shit I do. I don't do that. So
I don't think that the general public, well, we know in the hood, but the general public think as soon as you're Puerto Rican or whatever, you automatically speak Spanish. I don't think they know. Some Puerto Rican dudes don't even speak Spanish. They've been around black in the hood so much, you just speak English.
You just, if you grew up without your, let's say you're half and half or something, you know, and you grew up without your Spanish speaking parent around you a lot, it's not how you're gonna speak Spanish, you know what I'm saying? You grow up in the English neighborhood.
So give them your name on Twitter.
Yeah, man, follow me on Twitter at Termanology ST, and the Instagram is the same. I got a new album coming out called Goya, and it comes out on October 8th. Make sure you cop that shit.
Oh shit, so we got like perfect timing.
Yeah, it's perfect. We in the building. We just shot the video today. Me, Sheek Louch, Lil Fame, K Slay. When I leave here, I'm going to see Slay.
Okay.
So I'm out here making my rounds.
What I was gonna say to you, the album, how, like, what's the difference between this album and all the other albums you did?
This one right here, I try to make it like a Latin influence album. Even though it's not all Latin artists, I try to bring them more into the fold. You know what I'm saying? Like I put 20 Touch, Doo-Wop, Diaz Brothers, that type of shit. You know, my artist is Easy Money, H Blanco, so I brought them being Latin cats. I got Nori on it. You know, it's called Goya, so that's some Spanish shit. So I figured, you know, to tie it all together, I could do some shit with my people.
How important, like, if you could have did a song with Big Pun, how big would that have been?
I would have been the illest shit ever. That's my favorite rapper.
You think they should just like give you some vocals and shit like that? Like, give me something?
I mean, I think from what I heard, they used it all. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't,
use
somebody
that
would
nigga
have
for
bought
a chorus or something.
Yeah,
like
well, me and Pun's son just did a joint, and we used his pops for the chorus. Yeah, we just did one for Goya. He's actually on the first song on the album. It's just me and Chris going in, and we use Pun on the hook. So I guess that's the closest we could get to actually doing the track with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause he's like, he got his father.
He got his voice down in it. I think in a couple years he'll have it all the way. Yeah,
it's just the flow.
He's developing. He's nice as shit. I'm not saying he's not nice, but he's gonna be illa when, you know what I'm saying, when he locks in and shit.
Producer. You work with a lot of producers. Who do you want to work with that you didn't work with?
I want to work with Justice League. I talked to them. They said they would give me a beat, so I think that would be nice. I just got one from Q-Tip. I haven't used it yet. I got 2 from Fizzy Woe for the new album. I'm just kind of sitting on. I got Static already. Premier, of course. I always fuck with Primo. That's about it so far, but I'm gonna keep it rocking though.
How do you go about selecting your music? Because your music is pretty much, we know what we gonna get.
Right.
But it's in that realm of what we want. Have you ever been in a point where you just like, I might rock to that?
Yeah, sometimes I want to step out the box a little, but I don't want to go too far out the box. You know what I mean? I think if you go too far out the box, it either looks like a stretch, or people ain't even gonna want to vibe to it because that's not what they like you for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them what they like you for, but you can also sprinkle a little bit of new shit in there here and there, but totally just switching your whole shit, that's just like some sucker shit, so.
So currently, we got all these titles of everybody, the King of New York, everybody just like that. How do you feel about what's going on in hip hop?
I mean, I think that Kendrick shit was good because it got everybody excited and calling names, you know. Joe Budden was calling out, you know, Meek, and it's like, that wasn't even a thing, and it just became a thing out of it. So I think that's just kind of crazy, you know. I think it's good for hip hop, for real.
I was the only person that said from day one that nigga Kendrick Lamar was whack. I was the only person to ever say that. You know why? Because the nigga sound like Bahamadia to me. You know what I'm saying? We heard it before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like Kendrick. I think he's dope, but that's my opinion.
I mean, the nigga could rhyme, but a fucking crackhead on the corner could rhyme now. You understand what I'm saying?
There was actually a crackhead on the corner rhyming in our video, right?
If I don't like a nigga haircut and I ain't fucking with you. I'm really from that old school. Like, yo, nigga funny. What's up with this nigga here? You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit be sliding these days that didn't slide.
That double XL cover, like that type of, like all the new rappers you see with all the tights on and the fruity shit, it's a little too much for me. I can't.
Yo, when you see a nigga chest hair, anything like that, I just automatically ain't fucking with you. Remember MySpace, a nigga default picture, won't have no shirt on? You wasn't accepting that nigga.
Delete friend.
That's what I'm saying. Now shit is just like niggas just be accepting shit. So that's a whole nother topic. So let them know we on ForbesDVD.com.
But yo, ForbesDVD.com, you know what it is, man. Your boy Termanology, ST Dot, salute.
All right.
Forbes DVD Live every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on DTFradio.com. You want to go and you can't log on to DTFradio.com? Just go to your mobile store and download the free TuneIn app. When you download that app, just search for DTF Radio and you can listen to the show like that while you on the go. You don't even have to be in front of a computer.